Now that is how your Tableau desktop will look like. And then we need to connect. Who all do we need to connect? So or we can connect it to the server. These are the different types of servers that they have provided. These are different types of files that they have provided. So if I click on more, it can actually tell us which are the different types of files that we see. These are the different file types that Tableau will support. It also supports statistical files, .sav formats, and it has great and very good set of file coverage that will provide us. It also has .csv format. But okay, for now I'll close this window. And, I click on file. So I click on new, open. We can hide the start page, paste repository locations out here. If I click on repository locations, we can select the folder where we have all the necessary data saved. We click on data, we can click on sign in. Now this is subject to condition if you have provided any server. Okay. So if there is a server that you have provided, then we can import the data from there as well. So let's close this window for now. And I'm now going to use simple MS Excel format. Okay. So I'm clicking on Microsoft Excel. Since we have selected MS Excel, so we are selecting only this file. The entire Tableau desktop window has opened, and we have this. That is the data source that we saw there. Okay, and when we click on this, goes on the worksheet. Okay, this is the data source that we have from where we imported it. Connections given over here. We can add additional connections out here if you want to add a connection. This was for the traffic new. If I want, I can select any other file. So let's click on statistical file and see what it shows up. See, now this is the format they have. These are the different file types that they'll support. Okay, so they support SAS files. They also support SPSS files. They support R files. So let's click on this SAS file. Okay, and I'm clicking open. So it has opened the diabetes file also. We can come here. We can see if we want to connect this addition or do we not want it. So I click on sheet 1. And I click on this supposedly. So what does it show? Okay, this is what it is showing. What is this? There are many. This relationship has no matching fields. Edit the relationship to select the matching field. Okay, so these type of situations will come up where the field that you want to have, it might not always be there. So we have to come here. We click on the field. Arrested. What is the new? Blood pressure. Now it is showing us that there is a mismatch between this file and this file. So we'll have to use the operator. We can use any of these operators to decide and determine. But okay, not going into that right away. I am more interested in showing you all the graphical user interface that we are having over here. So these are the different analytics that we will be able to generate. Okay, once we have the file or the data that we intend to import here. So we have already opened this sheet. Out here you can see now this is the sheet, this is the data source. So let us go not quickly, actually this is going to take some bit of time to understand each of these menu. To get you all into this or make you all feel a little bit more interested, let us drop some of the fields here. Now this is the dashboard on which we'll be working on. This is the sheet and we'll drag and drop these out here. So let us say the race. Okay, I'm taking the race over here. That's a different race. And then if we come back here and we check for the violation. Now these are the different filters and highlighters. These are additional set of features that are available over here. Out here you can select which kind of data set do you want or which type of data visualization do you want. So let us select any random value visualization over here. Suppose this. What we also see here is we are selecting and deciding it what we want to have in columns and what we want to have on rows. So if I click on rows here, we do not have anything out here on the rows yet. That all will come a little later. For now, let us start and understand what are the files. So when we click on this new file, I click on new file. So it will open a new file out here and then it will ask us, if I click on suppose trial. So it has opened a new file over here. Then I go here and I can click on open. So which file do I wish to open? It could be all kinds of Tableau files. Now there is already a My Tableau repository that they have created here, in which we can maintain the workbooks. That is one way of opening it, of course. But if that isn't quite what we are looking for, then we'll come here. Okay, and I'll click on this equity segment market. Okay, Now these are the different kinds of Tableau file that it is prepared to accept. Let us see if this particular file opens or not. I click on open. Oh, excellent. It opens this, right? Once you have opened, then you go into go for the analytics that you want. So open a file out here. You can see that it will always take you to the data source. Okay. And then you go into the sheet and then you start working on your file that you imported. And what do we have here? See, this is a new worksheet. That's a new dashboard. That's a new story. So there are different, you can always open different worksheets and dashboards based on your requirement. Again, I click on file here and then we can export as a version. You can save it. You can save this file as what? You can save it as a Tableau workbook. Typically that is a extension that is generally provided, but okay, I'm not going to do that right away. So let's cancel it. And then you can export as a version, export packaged workbook, and you can export as PowerPoint. So supposedly, if I take this over here, average turnover. Now I have taken the average turnover over here. Okay, right click it, and if I click on file, export as a presentation, this particular view will get exported as a presentation. So if I click export here, and I come on the desktop and I click on Tableau view PPT. Okay, I'm just saving it over here.